Hello students, welcome to the next lecture of graph theory. In the last lecture we have done these topics Euler path and circuit, Hamiltonian path and circuit. In this lecture we will cover graph coloring. So what is graph coloring? It is the procedure of assignment of colors to each vertex of a graph G such that no adjacent vertices gets the same color. The smallest number of color are required to color a graph is called the chromatic number of that particular graph. It is denoted by chi G. So see, for this particular graph, in this case we have total number of nodes 4. But our concept behind this graph coloring is adjacent nodes, they don't have the same color. So A is adjacent to which one node? B and D. Means which one color is going to assign to A that we are not able to assign to B and D. Same way for the other nodes. So now we are moving with the examples of graph coloring. What is the chromatic number for the following graph? So chromatic number for this graph is A is adjacent to which one node? B, and to F and to D. So that means if we are assigning one color to this graph, we have to assign the second color to these graph. So that means this is the second color, this is the second color, and this is also having the second color. Now if we are assigning one color to this, so is that thing is okay? Because here is the second color, here is the second color, here is the second color. Yes, it is okay. Same way, if you are assigning the first color to here, then this thing again it can be managed. Therefore, how many colors we require for this particular graph? Only 2 colors. For example, we are giving green to these and red to these. So 2 colors are required for this graph. Next example is, what is the chromatic number for the following graph? So this is the graph in which we have to color this graph. So B nodes is adjacent to which one nodes? A, D and F. So for example, I am giving number 1 color to this node B. If we assign the same color to this, then this is not possible because we can't assign the same color to the adjacent nodes. So I can assign the same color here. Is this is possible? Yes, it is possible. Next, we can assign the second color to this node. Yes, second color to this node because D and E are not connected. And third color to here, third color to here. So in this case, how many number of colors we require to color this particular graph? See it here. For example, red, one color, number 1 color is red. So I am giving red color to B and C node, orange color to D and E node, and green color to A and F node. So that means I require how many number of colors here? For this particular graph, 3 colors. So this is the chromatic number for this particular graph. That is 3. Next is, what is the chromatic number for the following graph? See, same way, one color to this, then that color will not get assigned to E, G and A. So in this case, we require 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 colors are required for this particular graph. Next is, what is the chromatic number for this graph? So we require 3 colors for this graph. You can check it. Adjacent node, if they don't have the common color, then that means that is the chromatic number for this particular graph. Next, chromatic number of complete graph examples. So what is the chromatic number for the complete graph? Complete graph, we can denote it using Kn. So see, if our n value is 4 here, so that means how many number of nodes are there in this particular graph? 4. So that's why we have to write out K4. Now our question is that how many number of colors are required to color this particular graph? So I think so only 4 colors are needed. Why? Because every node is adjacent to other node. So that's why in the case of complete graph, it always depends on the number of nodes. If the number of nodes are 5, see the second example, then we require how many number of colors? 5. If our graph is K6, then how many number of colors are required? 6. So our generalized formula is, if our graph is Kn, then n number of colors are required to color that particular graph. Next is chromatic number of cycle. So what is the chromatic number of the graph? Cn, because cycle is denoted by C, where in this case here we have 3 number of nodes and this is a cycle. We require how many number of colors? 3. In this case we have 4 number of nodes and what is the chromatic number? 2. So the formula is chromatic number is equals to 2 if n is an even. If n value is even, so that means it contains even number of nodes. Even positive integer with n greater than equals to 4. Same way, it is equals to 3 if n is an, instead of even, what is n here? Odd. Odd positive integer with n value greater than equals to 3, because for the cycle the condition is n should be greater than equals to 3. So in this case, if there are odd number of nodes, see 5 is the odd and 3 is the odd. That's why we require how many number of colors? 3. That is the fixed condition in the case of cycle if the number of nodes are even. See the example, it contains 4 number of nodes. This example contains 4 number of nodes and this example contains 6 number of nodes. So that's why our chromatic number value is 2. So chromatic number is the minimum number of colors required for that particular graph. Next, what is the chromatic number of the complete bipartite graph? Complete bipartite, it is exactly divided it into 2 parts where m and n are positive integers. So we require only 2 colors. So the chromatic number for this graph is 2. Thank you very much. In this lecture we have done with the graph coloring. In the next lecture we will cover planar graph.